Hello everyone and welcome to another video, and this time we are going to see how to further improve our shooting skills, and this time we are going to be talking about some of the perks you need to prioritize. So let's have a look. So here, if you go to perks, of course I have already leveled up my character a bit and obtained some perks. So what you want to do is, I will show you the perks first. So in the rifle perk, you want breath control fully maxed, you want steady hands fully maxed, and you want shotgun perks. Even if it's shotgun, it affects, as you will see here, any weapon. Less recoil when firing any weapon. And if we go to the rifle 2, here it is. Okay, so hold breath is an action that you can perform in aim mode to steady a weapon. A weapon means any weapon. So this one, breath control, steady hands, and recoil management. So recoil management, since we are here, let's explain about this one first. So when you fire your weapon, depending on which weapon you are using, you will have a small recoil, and sometimes you have a more recoil, and on some weapons the recoil is really your sight was here and it goes up there, and if you are looking down the scope you will completely lose sight of the animal you were shooting at. So you have this steady hands, it just decreases the wobble, and breath control, level 1, it decreases heart rate penalty, level 2 increase duration before you need to exhale, and third, it decreases aim wobble. So you want those three. Now which one you will get first, it depends on what you want to prioritize. Of course there are prerequisites, like you need to get this one first, and then you can get breath control and steady hands. And for shotgun, if you're going this way, you need both eyes open and a body control. So my suggestion is to get this one last of the three. And either you want to put 1 point in steady hands, 1 point in breath control, and then a second point in steady hands, and then a second point in breath control, and then the final point here in breath control. So you have steady hands maxed, breath control maxed, and then you start investing down this line. It's up to you. But otherwise, if you find that the recoil management is for you a priority, then you invest in this one first. But I would suggest investing in steady hands and breath control, as I explained. 1 point here, 1 point here, 1 point here, 1 point here, etc., until you've maxed steady hands and breath control, and then you go down this path here. Both eyes, body control, and recoil management. And once you have those three perks, then you can start investing in other perks, like here, fast shouldering. It's just you enter and exit aim mode much faster, and any other perks that you want to get. So if you want to really improve your shooting, get those three perks first. So breath control, steady hands, and recoil management. Now I already made a video before this one where I was explaining how to shoot more consistently, and the perks that I had in that previous video was let me show you again. I already had this one, steady hands maxed, and breath control maxed. What I didn't have was this one, recoil management. And if you go and watch the previous video, you will see that after each shot how the recoil was very bad. And I'm using the Malmer. So now I actually allocated perk points elsewhere, and I reset my perks point. I believe it was in archery, but I don't use bows and crossbows that often, so I went back to shotgun and I kind of maxed a recoil management. So now we're going to see how much of a difference difference it makes. So here, crouch or standing, you have to practice both anyway. And this is how fast you enter and exit. So if you are a new player, you will see that you're not doing it that fast, and that's what the perk does. And let's see the shooting now. So I'm not gonna move my mouse after the shot, okay, and we will see how much of a difference it makes if you compare it to my previous video. So here, let's there it is, and as you can see, I'm still, you know, seeing where my targeted animal was. So if I don't drop it right where it is and it's starting to move away, I can have an idea, a general idea in which direction the animal went, so that if I have like for example, I don't like the glow or the track and all that thing, I like it to be immersive, so I turn all these things off. So just you know, by being able to, right after the shot, let's take another shot. There it is. I can already see what the animal is doing. If it drops, fine. If it does not drop, I can follow its movement. One last thing before finishing this video. As you saw, we have rifle perks, handguns, shotguns, archery perks. Now, don't get fooled by the names. You can use only a rifle and unlock all the perks, because what you need to unlock those perks are perk points, and you obtain perk points by leveling up, which means that you can use a rifle, obtain a perk point, and go ahead and put it here, or put it in handgun, or even in archery. It has nothing to do with rifles, but it's a perk point, and as you can see here, passive perk costs 1 perk point. It's not asking you to use a bow, it just needs 1 perk point. So by leveling up, you will obtain perk points, and you just go ahead and allocate your perk points as already explained before. Now, just in case you are wondering, but then what's the use of using rifles, what's the use of using shotguns? It's based on what you are hunting. That's one thing. And second thing is, you use rifles to increase your rifle score, so that you can purchase better rifles, and you will use shotguns to increase your shotgun score, so that you can purchase better shotguns, because you have to unlock some of those weapons. Some of the best shotguns, actually, you need a certain shotgun score, you need a certain rifle score, then you can purchase those rifles or handguns or shotguns. But as far as the perks themselves are concerned, you don't need to worry about which weapon you're using. You're more comfortable with a rifle, use a rifle, get the perk points, and allocate even for the shotgun. You're more comfortable with a shotgun, maybe, then use a shotgun and then allocate those perk points here, even if it's a rifle perk, but it works for all weapons. So up to you to decide which weapon you are more familiar with, you are more comfortable with. Now, I hope you find this video helpful, especially if you are getting into the Hunter Call of the Wild as a beginner. If you do find the video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.